Welcome back to Mastering the Trails, and today, before we get into our video, Jebel and I are wanting to introduce you guys to our new friend who will be making guest appearances throughout our series. But without any further ado, I'd like you guys to meet Ope, our obstacle. Yes, I'm not going to be taking you on trails or anything like that, so I need an obstacle. So Ope's going to be our obstacle for the remainder of the series. And though Ope is small in stature, Ope is very good at demonstrating. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, with all our introductions done, we can actually talk about why you're here, which is approaching obstacle and ground clearance. Now, you can see that Ope is in a very bad spot for our Land Rover. The reason why is because we have this bar, and that bar is going to hit the top of Ope. Now, when we're coming up on our obstacle, we need to understand how our bumper and undercarriage is constructed, or where everything sits. You always, if possible, want to tackle an obstacle with the wheel taking the most of the obstacle's highest points. So we're going to place Ope in her proper position. Now that Ope is in her proper position, we can now approach this obstacle properly. But wait, this obstacle, once we get it over and behind the tire, that does not mean that we are done. We do need to understand what's behind our tire and the rest of the undercarriage. So let's take a look, shall we? So, you got Ope past your bumper because you took the right approach. Now Ope is sitting underneath your vehicle, and you don't know if you can get Ope all the way to the rear of the vehicle without damaging crucial components. Knowing what's underneath your vehicle and the lowest hanging points of your vehicle will really help you not damage anything. Jebel here has a wonderful design. The front differential, also known as a pumpkin because of its shape, is positioned on the front axle as the same as the rear. So if we place Ope here, past this differential, kind of where she is now, as long as we continue the same line on our obstacle, Ope here will clear all the low components on the front side of the vehicle and all the way through to the rear side of the vehicle. But Ope here still wants to mess you up. So now we need to go to the back side of the vehicle and see if there's any components that Ope will destroy. So guys, we did it. We got Jebel over Ope. And the reason why we're back here is because I want to show you what I mean when I say that the differential is positioned the same on the front axle as it is in the rear. If you will look, it is sitting on the passenger side, just like it was on the front. And it's the same exact size and has the same clearance from the ground. That is a nice little feature that Jebel has, but your vehicle might be different. And another thing is your differential might not be the lowest hanging point. You might have a muffler or a mount that might be hanging lower. So luckily on Jebel here, we can take the same line of the front of the vehicle as we do the rear. But on your vehicle, you might have to constantly turn the vehicle to make sure that the lowest point isn't dragging on the obstacle. That being said, guys, I'm so glad I was able to introduce you guys to Ope here, and thank you for watching the video. We're still trying to improve these videos, but I need you guys to put comments down in the comment section, and let's really start to engage me, because I just feel like sometimes I'm talking to myself and a rock and a hunk of metal. So that being said, thanks for showing up, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.